That would be Leo kicking us off with a lion song and Donoma the cougar as our backdrop with a beautiful, beautiful sky. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to a sanctuary stroll, an evening sanctuary stroll, sunset in particular. The sun sets in about an hour or so, so I'm hoping the sky will show us some beautiful colors. I'm starting to see the beginnings of that. And I'll wait for this UTV to pass us by. Caretakers doing evening rounds, giving out evening meds to cats. We like to keep our meds 12 hours apart, part of our specialized care here. And so that means doing meds later in the day. Part of our PM caretaker duties. And Donoma keeping a watchful eye as that happens. Donoma, you are very, very handsome sitting there. Good evening, everyone. Good to see you, Liz Green. Good to be with you live, too. Sarah saying that you have a feeding question for me. Go ahead and drop that in the comments. And I will certainly get to that. Darius, sweet Donoma. I know. I was passing by, walking around. I've been out here for about 30 minutes taking some photos before we got started. And Donoma was looking oh so handsome, looking over the sanctuary with the sky as his backdrop, and I couldn't pass it up. Good evening, Joy. Hi, Jill from the early hours of London. Welcome. Glad you could catch a live. Pat Hamilton, Carrie Miller, pretty bird songs accompanying the lion carol. I know, it was beautiful. And Leo wasn't even roaring until I clicked the button, so it was very good timing for Mr. Leo. Joy also enjoying hearing the lion carols. Hi, Tanya. Good to see you on another live today. Hopefully you all have been enjoying our lives on the last day of Miracle Match and Triple Match. 3 lives today, which is perfect for Triple Match. I'm hearing some lion songs once again. It looks like Mansa headed into her indoor bedroom, caroling away. Jill saying, cougars, my absolute favorite big cat. Well, we don't see the cougars as often. A lot of that has to do with them being some of our wild-born residents. They're not always the biggest fans of people. But in these evening hours, it's the perfect time to catch them. On my little stroll before this stroll, I actually caught Cougar Anastasia up on her skywalk. Once I approached, she decided to retreat, which I don't blame her. But I did catch her taking in the evening air, observing her neighbors, and enjoying the warmer weather. It is pretty warm right now, about 58 degrees, and up here in northern Minnesota, that is some good springtime weather. Even the bugs came out today, huh, Donoma? Some flies today, bugs, maybe starting to feel like summer a little bit. I think the rain probably helped it all. We've had a lot of rain lately. But thankfully, the rain is holding off for our sunset stroll. We weren't going to commit to a time, but I'm glad that we're hitting the 7 p.m. mark. Donoma, you are staying very persistent and watchful on your hill there. Donoma's siblings, or habitat mates, I should say, surrogate siblings, Langley and Noah, came by and said hi to Donoma, but are off in their own respective places, taking in the evening. Hi, Ruth from Michigan. Tanya saying, I love these lives. We're being spoiled 3 lives. I could get used to this. Me too, Tanya. These days are always fun to connect with you all multiple times a day. Sarah asking, are they fed in accordance of species or where they live? So like Roar Ridge eats at certain times, etc. It would be by building. That's correct, Sarah. So not by species, by building. And caretakers are allocated to certain sections of the sanctuary. And so it kind of has to do with their schedules and what everyone's schedule looks like, what that's laid out as. But buildings are fed at the same time. Good question. And as we're starting this live, Definitely, this is the time to ask me questions. We're gonna do a nice stroll this evening. I'm excited to talk with you all. Definitely keep it conversational. So, as we're remembering 25 years of rescue, recapping on 2 months of Miracle Match, I definitely want to hear from you. It'll be fun to hang out all together with the cats. Hi, Faith from Wellington, Florida. Liz commenting on Mansa's voice a little while ago. Good, solid voice. I agree. Carrie, thank you. You folks have served it up an awesome day. I appreciate that. Like I said, these are pretty fun for us. Judson and I did the first live this morning at 11 a.m. with Thor Jr., and then Judson going in and feeding a big cat building with food shoots. That was a super fun live. And really to wrap up the day, but also Miracle Match, this is so fitting. A nice relaxing live, a different time of day here at the sanctuary. That was a good stretch, Donoma. And maybe spending some quiet time too. I always want to give the cats an opportunity to take the main stage, not just me. So if we hear some lion carols, I'll definitely stop talking so we can take it all in. Looks like Donoma is making his way to a new lookout spot. So I say we get our stroll underway. But welcome everyone, 122 people on this live. How awesome. This is the Wildcat Sanctuary in Sandstone, Minnesota. We are a rescue and sanctuary to 140 plus wildcats in need. This is not our typical live time during the day. This is definitely a later live, a sunset stroll. But we are here to celebrate 2 months of our Miracle Match campaign, our matching campaign that helps raise funds to support the cats that you see here. And specifically right now, Triple Match is going through right now until midnight. So just a few hours left. Right, Taras? Hi, handsome dude. And I'm so excited we're getting to check in with you. First of all, before I say anything else, I must say that your mane is looking absolutely luscious, Taras. Wow. That mohawk coming in nicely, that chest hair coming in nicely. You are too handsome. But we are celebrating 2 months of Miracle Match, of course, celebrating your generosity, enjoying some time with the cats. But I also just kind of want to go over everything that we've done these past 2 months. Time flies here at the sanctuary. So much happens. And we've been celebrating 25 years of rescue. But just think about how much we've talked about in the past 2 months. And specifically starting this morning with a new miracle memory, Taras showing off his first lion song. I was kind of hoping that you might sing, there's some cat-like reflexes for you, Taras going after a fly. Maybe he'll sing on this live, maybe not. I have not seen him do a full-on carol in person. We were mentioning earlier today on the live, Judson and I, that although we caught the one roar on camera, it still is a very rare occurrence. He's not consistently singing yet, even when Gino and all the other lions are caroling. Haven't quite caught Taras joining in on the songs, but definitely giving an effort here and there, talking to his sisters too, giving some sort of effort, and definitely taking interest when the other lions are talking. He is so big now, Jen. Yeah, he's a big dude. Every time I see him, I'm blown away because he seems to grow more and more. And I see you a lot, Taras, and still every time I am just blown away by how much you've grown. Kathy, you get that bug, Taras. I know. He was so quick. And you'll notice him looking up. He's watching the birds who are taunting him overhead. That's funny, Taras. Chizzy, Taras, my mane looks great. The best mane at TWS. Well, he's certainly growing into it. He might be coming for Leo with that mane. Gino and Leo, better watch out. Taras is up and coming. Ellen, he is no baby lion cub anymore, that's for sure. Definitely a teenager. He's got quite a few years to go before I'll be calling him an adult, but I can confidently say this is a teen lion. Tanya, my favorite miracle memory as a TWS follower is when Thor Jr. was playing in his pool with his red ball. I love that memory. And that's a great video. We have quite a few videos of Thor playing with that ball. Kind of got to see him play around with some toys this morning. And I'm hearing those caretakers go by, talking sweetly to the cats, even singing as they go around doing their rounds. Checking in on cats. Chizzy asking where Taras's sisters are. They would be back there. Girl gang. I see someone coming up. I'm not sure who. It might be Stefania, if I had to guess. People often asking, what's the pecking order with these four? Well, Taras would be number 1. But for the girls, Stefania would be number 2. And that is Stefania. You get him, girl. You got him so good. Chizzy, it's like you called her over here. I don't see Prada or Lacia making any moves, but I'm glad Stefania came to check in. And I'll keep getting into these comments. Sarah joking that he already ate today. No need for birds. That's true. And I love, speaking of birds, I am loving all the bird noises right now. It is very peaceful, very nice. Rayanne mentioning that his mane gets fuller every time we see him. Hey, pretty gal. Yes, Stefania, what do you think? It's the last day of Miracle Match. It's everybody's last chance to get their donations tripled, which will be going 3 times as far for cats like you. And I do like that we've been setting goals this Miracle Match. Here comes Prada. So let's set a goal on this live of $250. I think that'll be a nice cap on our fun we've had today. Of course, going 3 times as far for the cats here at the sanctuary, making a massive impact. So if you feel led to give, you can give right here on this. Oh, Taras. Are you gonna... Maybe a song? I'm hesitant to keep talking. But as I was saying, if you feel led to give, you can give right here on this post or at bit.ly/miracle match on our website. You can give us a call at 320-245-6871. We will be manning the phones until midnight. You know us here at TWS. So there's lots of ways to give. And maybe, just maybe, Taras, will you give us a lion song? Hopefully you all caught that little baby roar there. Joy, Taras, teaser, Carol. That's exactly what it was. Paula, are we going to get the songs? I don't know. Everyone send the best vibes to Taras. I would love to see it. It would be a first for me too. So we could experience it all together, making those miracle memories. Ellen asking, are the sisters all about the same size now? I would say that they are pretty comparable in size, the 3 of them. Taras, or I should say Prada, has very long legs. Yes, you have very long legs, Prada. So you might be taller, but I'd say they're all about the same size. Taras definitely being the biggest by far, though. Adrian, Prada, your sponsor girl, here she is. She says, thank you for being my sponsor. And if you all are considering being a sponsor parent, or maybe you'd like to renew being a sponsor parent, that is still tripled. So make sure you do that before midnight tonight. Now is the time. There's no better time. Chizzy, that's a great question. Do a lot of cats sleep under the moon, or do they go inside for the most part? It depends on the cat. I can't say for sure. Since we aren't out here at night, I do know that some cats will stay outside. But I do know that a lot of cats also utilize those indoor bedrooms. So I think it probably depends on the day, even depends on the cat, and a little bit of both. Belinda, woo, I made it. Hi, Olivia. Hi, Belinda. Good to see you. Fran, aren't they lovely? So nice they can live comfortably and safely here. Well, that's a nice comment. And our goal, of course, we are a forever home and sanctuary to our cats here. We also want to be advocates to help end the captive wildlife crisis, educate the public. And since we are close to the public, being here on social media, connecting with you on lives like this is very, very important to us. So thank you for your comment. Thank you for your words of encouragement. And we're happy you're here. Lee Rose, hi. Good to see you, and good to see Lacia that you sponsor. Hope your evening is eventful. I hope my evening is eventful too. This would be Prada. Lacey hanging out in the background. Let's get you a zoom in on your sponsor, girl. Thank you for being a sponsor. She is the most independent. She's showing that right now. 3 of her siblings are over here, and she is off to do her own thing. And I'm actually hearing a little bit of a carol from her. I just heard a tiny carol from Lacia. So maybe we'll go see what she's up to and then keep moving. We can always circle back around, huh, Taras? Yeah, you have lots of friends that I'd like to visit with. Yes, you do. 140 plus of them. 140 plus friends. I don't think we'll see all of them, but we'll try. We'll try. Yeah, big man. Thanks for walking with me. What's your sister up to? Hi, Rosie. Chizzy asking about sponsor kitty Erin. I swung by her before this live. Maybe we'll catch her. She is being her normal self. Prim and proper on top of a perch right now. Looking over the sanctuary, looking at her neighbor Anastasia, who I also ran into. I'm really keeping my fingers crossed because I am hearing little tiny carols that I don't think the phone is picking up. One from Taras, one from Lacia. None from you, crazy. None from you. Liz, off to do lion things. Yes, off to do lion things. Whatever that might be. They have the choice to do it. But while we're kind of hanging around, again, I'd love to encourage you to leave any questions that you have in the comments. There's 145 of you. If you're new here, I'd love to answer any questions you have. Let you get to know a little more about us and the cats here. Of course, remind you that donations are tripled right now. We have a goal of $250 on this post. And then also, if you're a longtime follower, I'd love to hear your favorite miracle memories, maybe one that we've shared this miracle match. We've shared a lot this miracle match. In addition to miracle memories, we met Kimba, Taras's roar, shared a little bit more about Nova's story. You all helped us meet amazing goals, including helping fill out Sushi's habitat, medical equipment, a new UTV, intern stipends, just to name a few. Crazy girls, crazy sisters. But we've covered a lot in 2 months. I'm hearing some mumbles from you, girlfriend. I just saw a good question. Kathy asking, do you think Taras and perhaps the sisters are waiting for the others to start caroling? Maybe? Every time I start talking, they start talking. Yeah, crazy. I'm not sure. You know, I see them checking out Gino and I see them picking up their head when Leo starts. But also, Taras was just sitting here kind of caroling on his own. Lacia even. Daria, that's really nice and great feedback. I love the way Miracle Match was structured with the weekly goals. Good to know. I mean, I was just so blown away by everyone's generosity, giving towards those goals and helping us achieve those goals. There's a lot that makes the Wildcat Sanctuary go round, and you all show up time and time again. And seeing you show up for those specific goals was really, really special. Let's see. Let's get into the comments. Maybe some quiet time with these Lion sisters. Lots of people excited about these warm-up carols. Taras? Yeah, get some. Well, I think we need to go check in with some other cats. Let's go say hi to Gino. Fellow lion next door. Very handsome Gino. With Mother Sofi in the background. Enjoying those bird songs. Hi, Gino. Do you mind if I sit down with you? Hi, handsome. Hi, handsome. Liz Green, that has been a good point this year. referring to the goals. I appreciated the specific goals. Great choices too. Now, these lions, this will be an interesting live if I walk away and these lions start caroling. Gino, you better keep them on their best behavior. I'm going to be really, really disappointed. How many big cats do we have in our care at a time? Fran is asking. Great question. It looks like someone already answered. Hello. I'm assuming that's our awesome media interns, Joe and Timo. But we do have about 40 big cats under our care. Okay, so we're gonna go check in with the tiger trio. But to give you all a little context, I don't want to keep just turning the phone around because that's gonna be annoying for everyone. But it would be Lacia starting to lead these carols, not Taras, which I'd heard rumor. You're a little chattier over, kind of linger over here for a little while longer. Go check in with Dimitri and Griffen, affectionately referred to as the Tiger Trio by us and our longtime followers. Hi, handsome. Hi, Dimitri. He says, well, I don't need to hear about lion carols. What about tiger chuffs? Tiger chuffs, Dimitri. I'll take it. I'll take some tiger chuffs. What have you been up to this evening? I saw you rolling around in the... Welcome to our sunset stroll here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. Good to have you, and if you're new, let me know in the comments, and I'd love to say hi. We'll keep walking over to your brother.